Alright, what's up DVW fam? Are you guys thinking of visiting Malaga, Spain for the first time and are looking for some things to do? Or maybe you guys are returning visitors and just want to explore more of the city and find some really cool new things to do? Well, look no further because in this video, we're going to show you guys our 3-day trip there. It was very memorable. We got to do and see a lot of cool things as well as eat some delicious food with a local food guide there. It was an amazing experience. So stay tuned. We're gonna show you guys some of the top things to do in Malaga. Let's go explore the city. Alright, so this is one of the most popular monuments in Malaga, the ancient Roman theater, and up there you have the Moorish fortress. So this is one of the spots you can expect to see a lot of tourists stop by, take pictures and enjoy, and also you can take a seat on those steps, and also at night it lights up too, so it's really cool. Really nice sight to see in Malaga. Continuing with our full Malaga experience, I was told that I could not leave the city without seeing a flamenco show, so that is what is coming up next. We're going to see the traditional performances and dances of Spain. My first flamenco show in Spain. Very excited. The performers have arrived. Nice outfit. All right, with our flamenco crew right here, we got some Spanish drinks. My Jerez sherry, of course, one of my favorite drinks here. Hanni got a vermouth.
A vermouth, yeah.
Got a beer.
Beer. Salud.
Chin chin.
Chin.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, ready for the flamenco. So we're at this really awesome restaurant in Malaga. Just walking around the city, I would say terrace dining has to be a thing, but this is also one of the biggest restaurants I've been even in all of Spain. Just walking through the inside, a lot of art, a lot of tables, but I think we got the seat of the house because we got the old Roman theater behind us. Hanni here was telling me that this restaurant, El Pimpi, has a really amazing story. So can you tell us a little bit about where we are?
Yeah, so El Pimpi has become really a landmark in Malaga in its own right. Of course, it is right next to, as Dan said, the Roman theatre, the Moorish castle. So we have a beautiful backdrop. But El Pimpi in itself is a tourist destination and is one of the locals' favourites. It's an iconic restaurant here. It spans through weaving through a number of buildings and has this gorgeous terrace. And it is just such a core part of the city, and it's really somewhere that you want to come when you're in Malaga.
Yeah, and also we could try a lot of the Malagan dishes here, like what we have in front of us. Our waitress, again, every corner in Malaga I feel like has just been beautiful with the architecture. So after a great meal and some drinks, always nice to, you know, walk a little bit. And also the climate here, right next to the beach, so really good weather, about like probably 70s, 80s degrees. Very nice to walk around and people watch and get a load of the city, take all the sights in.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we found our church. I have not been in a city to eat where I have not seen a beautiful cathedral or church. And so this is the first one we've seen in Malaga. So
Yeah.
which one is this one?
Malaga has many. This is the Iglesia San Juan. It's one of the first churches to have been put up by the Catholics in Malaga, and it dates back to the 16th century. And yeah, it's just really spectacular, beautiful church they all are.
On this food tour and just walking around in Malaga, I almost get numb to it being in Spain for just a couple of days, but I had to stop, take a deep breath, and realize each one of these churches and cathedrals in these beautiful cities are beautiful every time. So yeah, I'm getting used to it, but every time it's just super magnificent. These cities are always littered with great architecture and churches. So many nice sights to see here.
Right?
Yep.
Loads of Arabic architecture, yeah. So this obviously was put in when the Catholics came in the 15th century, but we still have a lot of Arabic architecture dotted around the city. So we'll see some of that when we're wandering around tomorrow on our part 2 of our tour. Yeah. So this building in front of us right here, and this line is for the Picasso Museum. So Pablo Picasso was born in Malaga. Lived here till he was just about 12 years old, and then moved away. But Malaga very much claims Picasso as theirs, rightly so. So we have a museum dedicated to his works here. There's another museum which is his birthplace, the house that he was born in. Plaza del Obispo, Pope Square.
during this food tour, like I said, Malaga, a lot of beautiful streets to walk down and digest our food and walk off some of our wine. But this is a really nice street that we're walking down. What is this street called?
It's beautiful. It's Calle Larios. It's Malaga's main shopping street. Very high real estate prices, 7th highest in Spain, and you can see why. It's absolutely stunning to look at. Marble floor.
Beautiful. And what are these things up here? I see this a lot in Spain.
Yeah, so these are sales that they put up seasonally. They just put them up over the summer. Big cloth sales, and the sole purpose is to keep the sun off this street because it's so hot when you're walking around. It's 30, 40 degrees. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm grateful for those then.
Yeah, very grateful for them.
All right, on to our next spot. Let's go. Guys, we are at the central market here in the city, and Hanni here will tell you guys what we got on this tour today.
We are starting here, as Dan said, at Mercado Atarazanas. It's our central market.
The market already looks hustling and bustling, barely open, so let's go inside and see what we can snag. All right.
Great.
So it looks like we're in the center of the market. It is huge, guys. There's a lot of locals I noticed getting their fresh produce. So
there are.
All right, our market tour is not over. Hanni here said I needed to try the concha fina.
Concha fina.
Ooh, which means fine clams, right?
Concha fina de Malaga is very, very typical from Malaga. We saw it when we were walking around in the fish market, and they were still alive and snapping their little clam shells. They are indeed still alive, but they are now on our plate. So they've been opened, shucked, along with this oyster.
All right, guys, we are at the oldest bar in Malaga. See? Gracias.
Yeah.
Looks really old school in here. There's wine barrels all around, and there's a really cool system here, and Hanni will tell us about it.
Yeah, so we're in La Antigua Casa de Guardia, which, as you said, Dan, is the oldest bar in Malaga. It's been here since 1840. They still use some of the same systems that they were using back in the day, and one of them is that you order your wine, and then they write your bill on the bar with chalk, and when you leave, they rub it off once you've paid. Very cool.
All right, guys, so we're at our first place on this tour. This place looks amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about this wine bar restaurant?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is, actually. Vinoteca Los Patios de Bata. So Vinoteca is a wine shop, a wine bar. And here they have one of Malaga's largest selections of wines by the bottle, by the glass, paired with beautiful tapas. So one thing that I was just explaining to Dan is that here in Spain, we don't drink wine without eating at the same time. The two things go hand in hand, and we very rarely eat without drinking wine as well, to be honest. So yeah, we're going to do exactly that here.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna get wine and dine, food and drinks all throughout Spain. Been having a blast.
Exactly.
That one is a mountain wine. We just do on the mountains of Malaga, and it's a seco, dry, tras añejo. Tras añejo means more than old.
So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, in typical speakeasy fashion, it's gonna be a really interesting way to enter. So I hear they have a doorbell here. Press for cocktails. All right, let's see.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see if someone will answer.
Hope so.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're allowed in.
So we're in luck. Let's check it out. Let's go. this is how it is at the lobby of a train station in Malaga. Pretty efficient, similar to an airport, but quicker to board. So this is the train station in Maria Zambrano, Malaga, and our way to Granada. Let's go. So I want to talk a little bit about Spain's public transport system for long distance travel. Super efficient, probably the best trains that I've taken to travel long distances in any country. Really quick and easy, like I said before, similar to an airport when you board the train stations, but a lot easier, straightforward. And I would say on my trip I took about 5 train rides. The average was around, cheapest being like 30 something euros to 60 something euros. It was really great getting around with train. And yeah, we're on our way to Granada, so stay tuned for more Spanish adventures. Alright guys, so that was our top things to do in Malaga, Spain. Like I said in the beginning, only spent 3 days there, so obviously couldn't see everything there was to see in the city, but we had an amazing time in the short period of time that we spent there. Shout out to Food Experience Malaga and Hanni Martini for showing us around. And also, if you guys want to see more of each part of the video, we do in-depth vlogs and videos. Link you guys down to the playlist below. So yeah guys, on to more Spanish adventures. Make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, comment some thoughts for this video, and stay tuned for more Spanish adventures. Deuces.